Oh, good evening, good evening, good evening. Come on in, folks. Come on in. You know what time it is. Get rid of this background music. You know what time it is. It's time for Trip Talk. Hey, I'm not even gonna beat my gun. Let me bring my co-host in. Co-host, you in the building?
I'm in the building, K-Solo. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. You starting to make me really like this stuff now.
Talk to me. That's what I want.
You're really starting to. Hey, you called me when I was down with my leg messed up, man. I really don't like the way I sound when I talk. When I get the feedback from how I sound, I don't like the way I sound. I really don't. I'm not afraid of public speaking, but I don't. I mean, I do it when I have to. And you have been pressuring me. Not pressure me. I ain't even gonna say pressure me because I ain't even gonna front. I'm excited. I'm privileged that you know what I'm saying. You even messing with me like that. You know what I'm saying. At some point, me and you ain't even talked about how. Did you see me when I was out there riding? Is that how you taught me?
I'm gonna interview you. How you doing tonight, Doc?
Hey, I'm doing good. It's been a busy day, but I'm in the building, baby.
Let me hear it one time, Doc.
Hey, for everybody out there, the motorcycle community, Remy is in the building.
Oh, and I love it, folks, and I love it, man. I am thankful. I am happy to have you on board with me doing this while you down, Doc, man. And who knows, man, and who knows. But listen, come on in, folks. Come on in. How you doing, Justice? You know the deal. Swift, how you doing, Swift? Come on in. D-Bell, thank you so much, sir. Hey, look, as a matter of fact, D-Bell, we got this for you, sir. Without a doubt, man, because you are one of our big supporters, man, of the podcast. I can't thank you enough. And everybody.
I know Justice be on point on your stuff, boy.
Yes, sir. Mr. Dennis Joyner be on point on it, man. Yes, sir, indeed, man. We got the crew. Oh, man, look at here. We got confidence on with us. How you doing tonight, man? Queen Smoke in the building. Watch out now.
It's so many people that I don't know, K-Solo.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. I'm going to share this little nugget right here with y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is this, man, is when people get out there on that super slab, I'm telling you, man, they just take it all in and embrace it. So listen, I'm gonna share this with you, man, because hey, listen, Dee Cee, man.
I'm on that water. That thing shit. The bike started sliding.
Yeah, like that wasn't no water. It wasn't gravel road we were on.
That's us, babe. Knocking them down.
That's right. Sometimes you just got to capture it all, man. You just got to capture the moment and embrace it all. And that's what it's all about, man. Shout out to Dee Cee. But listen, without further ado, Doc, because we beating our guns, man, we need to bring our special guest in tonight.
Come on, man. Bring him on in,
man. Bring him on in. How y'all doing tonight?
All right. How y'all doing?
All right. Good
What's
deal.
up?
Good deal. Welcome to the show tonight. Without a doubt, man. It's an honor and pleasure to have y'all on. I was following y'all ride. I was following y'all journeys and adventure. And I said, I never met either one of them, but I wonder if I could reach out to them and get them on my show for Trip Talk. And hey, man, you said solo. It'll be a pleasure, it'll be an honor. And thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Come on in, folks. We still got some people coming in tonight. Want to thank everybody because without them, there would be no Rodham and K-Soul the podcast. You know how it goes. And we have to recognize everybody that's coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Hannah. Q White, thank you very much for joining us. But listen, we're going to jump into this thing, man, because 48 states is not a short version because there's 48 states and a lot happening between 48 states that we want to talk about and dig into. And everybody's ride is different. So listen, tonight what we want to do is we just want to highlight a couple's riding this 48 together. I know other couples have done it, maybe 1, 2 up, or maybe riding together. But hey, you're in two different clubs.
That's right.
Two different organizations. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta address that elephant in the room. How was that?
You experience probably every emotion on the road. You go from loving each other to wanting a divorce to getting back together to a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I love it.
It's definitely a test of your relationship.
Yep. It's already a test when you just living and being in your own household, or when you just say you've been dating or you just got married and then you move in and then it's like, oh, now I get to really know you. Well, when you out there on that road, that's a whole different thing. Now I can see, like, besides you don't put the bread back in the refrigerator or you like your tomatoes out on the counter or whatnot. When we out on this motorcycle, this is a hobby for me.
That's right.
And so now that's a hobby for you too. So I gotta, we got to indulge each other. Now I see, like, you like to eat a whole meal when we stop, but baby, I'm a Slim Jim and a piece of cheese type of girl. And so now you sleepy, and now I'm ready to go. You holding me back. So Lord have mercy, how y'all do this out on the road as a couple.
Doc, he don't eat. He don't eat at all. I'll be coming out with my chicken, and he be like, with his helmet on, like, babe, like, wrap it up, put it in your tour pack. I'm like, man, you're gonna pass out if you don't eat.
Oh man, I love it.
Get one bite, put it in your tour pack. You'll eat the rest on the next fuel stop.
That's why I have a tank bag. I keep telling everybody the tank bag is the snack pack, man. Get you a tank bag, put your food right there in your lap. It's just like you're sitting there on the comforter, man. Kick back, and I'm just eating as I'm down the road. I ain't trying to reach back there and grab nothing, because it be on your mind. Be like, man, I got this little piece of sandwich back. I want to reach and grab it right quick,
Right.
Right here, I got my sunflower seeds, man. I got my tank bag right here between my legs. I just reach right in there and grab it, and I don't even skip a beat.
I gotta invest in a tank bag.
Y'all see me. I had somebody hit me today. Said, Solo, I bought me a tank bag, man, and you got that blue tape on it. What's the blue tape for? And I ran it down to him. It's to protect your paint job. So
that's right.
You don't scratch
the paint. That's right. And I tell people, I said, look, if that's too tacky for you, go to one of these auto wrap centers, and my man will put it down there and put you a nice little layer over your tank. So the magnetic won't scratch your tank back. See that?
Yeah. See?
Man.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
You're rolling with it. Queen Smoke, how you doing tonight, Queen Smoke? Come on, man. Oh my goodness. Bolo, that's my guy right there, man. That's my guy. Message and a nugget. But listen, we want to thank you two for coming on again. Now, by profession, you into the auto industry.
That's right.
Yeah, we're both in the automotive industry.
Okay, good deal. And I know I went back and as I'm doing my homework, putting everything together, I kind of seen that, and then I know you had reached out to me. Man, it's hard for me to call you Knucklehead, but that's your handle, though. She's like,
that's it.
She's like, that's my handle, though, Solo.
That's right.
Okay, Knucklehead. But
all right.
Yeah. But it was like looking at my homework, and I said, okay, now I know they work together, so they've dealt with that experience of being around each other. Because some people, when they get up in the morning, go to work, they go in opposite directions. When a couple work together, just like in the military, a couple work together, you see each other at home, you see each other at work, and sometimes these long rides that we take is that little break, that little breather that we need to kind of like, okay.
Yeah, we're in the same field, but we
And
don't
I
work
miss
together.
you. Okay.
Yeah. So
But
we do get that little break.
There you go. But listen, like I was saying though, how long have you two been riding together though?
For about 13 years. About 13 years. Yeah.
13 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually met on the bike set, and she was with a social club at the time, and she wanted to ride. So we put her on a bike, taught her how to ride, and that was it from there.
Okay. And what was your first bike that you got, NK?
That was a switchback.
Okay.
And I kept that until my accident, and then I went into a street glide.
Okay.
And then from the street glide, it was a Road King, which was Stanley. And then it was a Road Glide ever since.
Oh man, Road Glide Nation, man. Road Glide Nation represent. Yep. Indeed. But the thing is you two ride a lot. I mean, you ride a lot. The organization that you are in are both high mile clubs, multiple chapters, which means you're going to travel across the country. So really and truly, this epic ride that you took may not have been as epic as some people, you know what I'm saying? Because you used to getting out there putting in 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 miles a day. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So this would not be your furthest ride together, or is it?
This one, total miles, is our furthest ride together.
Okay. And like I say, you are Dee Cee, you are in Next Level MC, and Nuklhed, you are in Queenz of the South, Louisiana, or
Baton Rouge, yes.
Baton Rouge. Okay, Baton Rouge. Okay,
shout out to the Queens.
I always have to give that recognition to organization that people belong to and affiliation. So I definitely wanted to do that before we even get this show started.
Yes, sir.
Good deal, man.
I got a question. With both of you, the clubs that you both are in, they're both, I would consider big clubs, big headbangers, you know what I mean? Like really out here in the community doing things, really riding, pounding, and standing for the mission. I see a lot of clubs that maybe I'm like, do you know what your mission is? And they're like, no, we don't have a mission. So I really think I see the mission in both of y'all clubs. So when y'all are pillow talking, did y'all ever at one point before now, I mean like a while ago, like was y'all pillow talking each other and saying like, man, oh no, never mind, because he can't join your club, and
that's right.
You can't join his club. Did y'all ever talk about like finding a happy medium where y'all can be on the same team, or y'all just said we're gonna rock it the way we're gonna rock it?
We're gonna rock it the way we're gonna rock it.
Right. And I guess it's because of our own identity. So with us in non-co-ed club, it just works for us.
Nice. Okay. And that's gonna reach out and resonate with a lot of other people that's out there that's sitting there saying, well, I'm in this club, my husband and my wife is in this club, and trying to figure out how to make it work. That's one thing that you have to do when you're on the MC set is figure out how to make it work for you.
That's right.
Because without a doubt, it's a challenge with the commitment and all, and everybody like they say, commit or quit. Like DT nephew said, commit or quit. Commit or quit. And I know it takes a lot of time, a lot of commitment, being on the road, being away from each other, and then not just that, the safety part about it, worrying about it, making sure that she's right, making sure that he's right before you two take off. But as we're mentioning that, who put this ride together? Who came up with this idea of, baby, honey, let's do the 48 state ride?
Well, it's something that I've always wanted to do. and we just had to figure out the timing, to take time off, and the financial factor to get the money together, and we had to do it in two parts, but it she said, well, if you're doing it, I want to do it, so why not? Let's do it together, and we'll knock it out. So it all came together, and we made the time and found the finances to get it done.
Right. Okay.
How did y'all? I'm sorry, K Solo.
No, go ahead, Doc.
No, I know with the Queens of the South, y'all run deep. You know what I mean? So how did you keep your sisters from saying, "Oh man, I want to ride with you," and bro, how did you keep your brothers saying like, "No, I want to ride with you"? How did y'all keep it strictly saying like, "No, this just me and my wife thing right now"?
Well, on the Queen side, I got some heat when I got in Chicago. Uh, since I didn't get that phone call, or and it wasn't like that because my time being in the car business is not conducive to everybody else's time. So that's why the invite wasn't out there for everyone. And it started off on our part, it started off him and I, but then we have in his chapter, we have some guys that's their job give them flexible time to get off. So on the second half, we have two of our friends that came along with us.
Yeah, and if we would, could you please just recognize them, because I know
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
I didn't know who they were, so if you would please.
I have one of my club brothers, Unc. They call him Unc. Ronnie. He joined the trip with us, and he made that ride. And then we also have a friend out of San Antonio, Texas, with Rough Riders, Freeway out of Rough Riders. He joined us out of Texas going into Oklahoma.
Okay.
So I had two of them that joined the ride on our second half.
Oh, nice. Now you went up to Chicago. I think did you touch down at Next Level 20th?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Now was that part of your initial ride? Did you have that plan, or you said, babe, the timing is there, we're so many miles from it, let's just go over here and spend a day with them?
Well, that was our destination.
Okay.
So we left Louisiana with the intent of ending up in Chicago for that 20th anniversary.
Okay. Good deal. But it's great that you can incorporate that into your ride, though, man, because I know it was huge. It was a huge turnout. And shout out to Juice and all them, man. Congratulations to Juice on his retirement. That's outstanding, man. Like I say, but we're gonna keep the show rolling. And one of the things that we kind of mentioned is who idea was it for the ride, and was there any limitation or expectation placed on the ride? So was it like 48 in 10, or was it something that said, baby, we want to do it in this amount of time, or this is what we want to stop and see?
Well, the first half we did our 24 in 4 days, and then the second half we gave ourselves 5 days to do it, but it actually took us 6 days because we had a 24-hour delay with a breakdown.
Okay. And that was my next question was, and I know, Doc, you got any questions, Doc? Because I know, man, I'm loaded up here. Loaded up here, man, because I'm fascinated, man. I love it because I've done the 48 before, but to hear other people prep for it. What did y'all do to prep for it? I mean, was it planning? Was it mapping? Who came up with the route? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, baby, let's take this route. Who did the homework and research? Or did y'all collaborate on it together?
Well, man, I have being in Next Level, we have quite a few of the guys that have already completed their 48. So I had great resources as far as mapping out the trip.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my club brothers out of our Tampa chapter, Teflon, shout out to Teflon. He put me on this Road Tripper app.
Okay.
And he actually mapped the whole trip out for us and sent it to me. And we followed that, man, and it was to a T, bro.
It almost looked like the Greg Rice one that it looked like y'all was just touching, and that was one of my questions. Were you just touching, grabbing, the smallest amount of the state you could and grabbing that little sign and keeping it moving, because that last year I did it. But when I was doing it, I was out there doing the 48, the I-10 to the end, and I did the four corners. You know what I mean? And so but in between of doing the four corners, I'm trying to hit these states and follow Greg Rice's journey once he started in Georgia. And so I wasn't seeing anything like
Right.
I didn't get to see nothing. As soon as I seen something that said "Welcome to," I was taking a picture. I was like, "Ooh," you know what I mean? Like, and then I had people texting me saying, "Hey, you about 200 miles from the big great statue that you can go get that. You about 170 this way, go left." And like I was ignoring them. And then when I finished my journey, I was just like, I wonder how much would it took out of me to just like really pay attention to those people that was saying, go this way, go that way, go grab that, go grab that, get that picture. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, were y'all when you first set out on your journey, was it, hey, I'm hitting the state, I'm taking a picture or getting a receipt and I'm moving on? Or was it, we gonna let it flow how it flow, or, you know?
Yeah, so this rip, it was just grabbing the state signs to wrap up the 48 and get it done. But we had a few points, you know, the dignity statue in South Dakota. We wanted that, but you know, as far as anything else, for me, it's enough scenery on the highway. You know what I mean? For me to get that done. So I'm cool with that. And then being in two clubs, we can actually, you know, some of our club rides are, you know, the Black Wall Streets and some of the other monuments and things like that we can grab on other rides.
Right.
So we have purpose set rides to do those type of things, but this particular ride was just to get to get those 48 and be done.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I guess after the breakdown, because we had other points that we wanted to go to, but with the setback and the time frame of us actually making it in Chicago, it was just I think I was at the point where I'm over it. Let's just get the signs and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
What time? When did you say you was over it? Like, what made you say like I'm over it? Oh, it was after the breakdown.
Right, because I never had a breakdown to where I think when we did the first 24, of course I lost my keys right in the trip.
Dang.
So
whoa, slow down now. Don't be trying to go all past that. Like, I ain't see that picture now. So let's back up because we moving kind of fast, folks. We talking fast here. We trying to sell cars. We moving too fast. Slow down. Shit, man, you trying to sell me a car? So,
fast. Look, she fast talking Queen.
Fast.
I skipped that part so fast.
I love it. So look, take us back, because the thing is, that's what I want to hear about. I want to hear about all those little quirks, all those little things. Like I say, man, and I tell everybody, when we get on social media, we only show the good. We only show the great part.
Nah, I showed the good, the bad, and the ugly.
But we didn't show them keys not missing.
Yes,
though.
I did.
Hey, Smoke, she didn't show that. This should Smoke. Oh my goodness! But
that was on the first half. That was on the first half.
What happened, Dee Cee? What happened, man? What happened, man?
Man, look, we not 200 miles from home, man. The first fuel stop, we stopped to get fuel. She want to go on the saddlebag to a pack. She put the key on top of her luggage. We pull off. That particular fuel stop, it was 4 a.m. The pumps wasn't on, so we had to go to the next exit. When we pull off from there, I guess the keys flew off. When we got to the next exit to actually fuel up,
be nice telling the story.
when we went to leave, she couldn't start the bike. So, you know, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the bike, and I'm like, well, where's your fob? She was like, I don't know. She said, I think I lost my keys.
Nuklhed.
And sure enough, She had lost the keys at the previous exit when we went to take off. So I take off from that exit, go back to the previous one.
Okay.
Ride around looking for the keys. I can't find the keys nowhere.
Hey.
So she didn't know the PIN number for the security to start the bike, and it wasn't the factory set one. For some reason, the dealer that we bought the bike at, they had set a different code and didn't let us know what that code was.
Oh.
So it wasn't the last of the VIN. It wasn't the code that she put in. It was a code that the dealer actually put in.
Right. It wasn't 0000
No,
or 1111.
No,
Okay.
it was some crazy code, but so that we ended up having to get the bike towed. We had to and the guy kind of hooked up the computer, bypassed the code, and we just continued the journey from there with her not having to have a code.
Oh my goodness, man. That's why I tell everybody, and we can't touch everything that's going on with a ride. We don't even, some things, the major thing we'll think about.
Yeah.
Thinking about your code, thinking about your PIN code. Right. Some people won't even, I guarantee you right now, there's some people out there who own a Harley Davidson who don't even know what a PIN code is. Right. I bet you money.
Right. So it's not only the PIN code.
Right.
The PIN code was because the fob was lost, but the keys attached to the PIN code, attached to the fob. So now you can't get in your tour pack, you can't get in your saddlebags. You can't access nothing on your bike other than the luggage that you got that's riding behind you.
So guess what? So I just saw a comment that said, and this what makes great rides or great stories to tell. But when you
was that on Facebook or was that on
no, it popped up. I saw it. It popped up in the comments right here.
Okay.
Somebody said, and this is what makes great stories to tell. But I want to say, when you're in a relationship, I mean, it's one thing to, be in your club or be with your bro, be with your sister, and we didn't make the right turn, or if I was leading, my GPS acted crazy, and then we looped around the rendezvous about 3 times, and then I pulled over to say, well, my bad, and they mad at me. But it's another thing to be in a relationship and say, how you don't know what a fob is, and you know what I mean? Like, how do you channel in those energies and emotions to say you fucking up?
Oh yeah, I got that. Doc, listen, he was at a point.
That's why I got Doc on here.
Listen,
in the building. That's why I got you on here, Doc.
Doc, he was like, babe, you and them fucking keys. Like, it's always these fucking keys. I'm like, babe, just continue to ride. I got this. I'm gonna catch up. Like, go ahead. And he's like, what the fucking code is? I'm like, I don't know. I never set a code. So you would think it's your VIN, and being that he works on bikes, and we couldn't get it. So we calling the guy at Harley like at 5 o'clock in the morning, like, dude, wake your ass up. Hey, what's the code for this bike? It's not X, Y, and Z. And he's like, I don't know. So I called one of my club sisters. I'm like, man, look, I need some help. I called Queen B. I'm like, man, I need some help. I'm in your state. Like, what it is. So they got us hooked up with a tow truck, and they told us to Oasis. It's not a Harley shop, but it's a guy that works on bikes. And like I said, he took care of us, and it wasn't cheap, but he took care of us and got us back on the road.
Okay. Hey, I have to send a shout out to Boots and Jean Ryder. Boots and Jean, I don't know where y'all at right now. If you could put it in the comments, but Boots and Jean, I want to get you on the show. Hit me up. You got my number. Come on the show, people. Right. Come on the show, man. Anybody that lives 365 days on the road, I definitely need to highlight them on the show.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We need to share y'all legacy and your journey, man. But listen, this is what it's all about, folks. I tell you all the time, man. Miles makes memories, and the things that you do out there You will never forget them. They'll make you a better rider.
Absolutely.
Share your stories and your experience with other riders to make them better riders too. Because I'm guaranteeing you right now, there's going to be somebody out there that listen to this show. Maybe not right now, but maybe later. They sit and say, "Fob, pin code."
Right.
Let me dig into this a little bit more, so that if it happens to me, I'll know how to get myself out of and spend $200, $300, $400 for a tow truck. Because I know they don't be joking with that.
Some motorcycles don't have it. I've had motorcycles when I first started didn't have no fob. They come out of fob. No, I ain't got no fob. You got a key. You got some way to start it. Yeah, just turn it on. Hit the, and we going. You know what I mean? And so this is each one teach one. I love it.
Right. Each one teach one moment.
That's right.
And that was and definitely way to learn on the road, because
we was talking about the relationship thing, and not to cut you off, but
no, go ahead.
She was like, well, you know, you're frustrated. Why don't you just go ahead on? I'll catch up with you. I'm like, you testing me.
No, I was serious. I was like, because man, listen, no, like I was for real, because he know one thing. We ride our shit. So you go ahead. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna make it there.
Right.
So
Nah, no way. No way. No, zero.
No.
But that wasn't a test.
No one left behind. No one.
No one. No. Come on now.
No.
Hey, look, I just gotta throw it out there. I wouldn't have been mad.
I don't care. I don't care if you super rider. No.
Me too.
Man. Hey, look, I may be far up there in front of you. I may just see your headlight, but I'm not gonna leave you out there to the point where I don't know where you at. Man. I can't.
And you know what? To be honest, and this is why I had decided to just ride independently and not ride in a group. Because I don't really like to tell people to go home and they be like, no, I ain't gonna leave you. And I really, in my soul, in my heart, be like, go on. Like, please don't let me hold you up. Like, go on. And so, but when you're not in the club and when you're an independent rider, you have that little bit of freeway. Now, some people will be like, no, sis, I ain't gonna leave you. But for the majority, if you ride with a club and I was just a little trinket on the trail, they like, "Are you good?" I said, "I'm good." About 3 times, like, they go.
Yeah, I'm gone. Yeah, absolutely.
And then let me figure it out from there, you know. But no, not in a relationship. Not in a relationship.
Man.
But he knows that I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't have felt no type of way, because I fucked up. Like I know that I've been riding too long, so it wasn't a test or anything. Because I know, you know, when we plan for these trips, we set a time frame, but we don't set a time frame for what ifs. What if something happens, or like a breakdown or a fob, or somebody gets sick. So all we know is, hey, we need to be at X, Y, and Z on this day, and any little setback can deter that trip. And that's something that we don't ever prepare for, you know, because, you know, we maintenance our bikes, we prepare for our trip, we eat healthy, we diet and do all the things that we're supposed to do, but we don't ever say, hey, what ifs? What about the what ifs?
So Big Dave, my brother Big Dave said, do you have an extra key now?
Yeah, she got about 3 keys, because the next Harley shop that we found that would get her the key, she ordered a key, a fob, 2 extra keys. Oh, hey, we got plenty of keys now.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Tina Lightfoot, thank you for joining us tonight. Tina Lightfoot is another major supporter of the podcast, man. My hat out to her. She's doing big things in her organization as well. Keep doing what you're doing, Tina. We love you. Teflon Don, how you doing, man? Aspire to inspire. You know you got that patch, man. Come on, Teflon. Gerald West,
thank you, bro.
That's it, man. And I know you said Teflon had put together some map and everything for you. So in the planning phase, like you say, you eat healthy, you're in shape, you're working out, you're doing what you need to do to go ahead and take this trip. Were there any other
do you cut off sex? You know, when boxers,
Hell to the no. Hell
seriously,
no.
seriously, like,
Hell
No.
no. What the hell? Look.
no.
What you talking about? Hold on, man.
Listen.
Look.
When
Look,
a boxer is
let
getting
me
ready
hit
to
the boom
fight,
chicken
right?
bill music.
No, look. When a boxer is getting ready to box, right? They apparently they don't want to, you know, have sex and drain their energy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So my question is this: like, do you all stop sex at a certain time? Like, we got to hit the road, we got to be energized, we got to eat
No.
fruits and vegetables, or
Well,
while
that gives you
y'all
energy.
when y'all are on the road, do you all cut it off and be like, no, because we got to get up early, we got to keep it moving, we ain't got time for that. You know what I mean?
Hell no, because he
Man.
done pissed me off, so you're going to have to make it up. Hell no.
Listen, man, we're gonna have to have an after dark special. Ribby, all right, look, man, I'm gonna turn it over to you. You do the after dark special, man. I'm loving this tonight, folks. I'm
Yeah,
loving
Doc
this.
shit. Doc going in.
I'm going in. Trust me, man. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, man. Thank everybody. Yes, indeed, man. We're having a good time tonight, man. We have Nuklhed on us, and we have Dee Cee on with us.
He's all tripping right now.
Oh man, that's all good. That's what it's all
It's
about.
all good.
Man.
It's all good.
All good. It's all good, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So in the prep phase, and that's what I want to talk about in the prep phase. We're eating good. We're working out. We're doing our bike maintenance. We're doing all our pre-checks and inspections and everything like that. Make sure that everything is good. New tires. Did we kind of figure in a mileage? Did you say, well, we want to do this many miles per day on this ride? And because like right now, I got Joe Fan out right now, and Joe's been hitting like 800, 900 miles a day doing his 48 state ride. So you know, I'm doing tap-ins with him. So did y'all have that set or set goal?
So yeah, that was that was one of our goals in planning. And another shout out, the first I shouted out Teflon on the second half of the journey, but our first half, shout out to my VP Go Getter. Go Getter actually helped me plan our first half of the run on the East Coast. So he did that. But yeah, we knew we had on our second half, it was right at 4,700 miles to get to Chicago, and another 1,100 after that,
But it was 5.
doing what we had to do to get home. So the ride ended up being right at 5,900 miles. And so we figured in those, we wanted to get there to Thursday. We left Sunday. So in those 5 days, we would have to do 800 to 1,000 miles a day to reach that goal to get to Chicago to Thursday. So we left home Sunday morning. And then Tuesday afternoon, Knucklehead's bike broke. And so the stator and the voltage regulator went out. We put a brand new battery on the bike before we left. But when we got to Salt Lake City Tuesday evening, her stator and voltage regulator went out right off an exit going to a gas stop. And the bike, it was just dead. So that killed us 24 hours.
Right.
So we knew we had to try to make up that time, and instead of getting to Chicago Thursday, we ended up getting there Friday. But we did 1,000 miles a day basically.
Nice. And okay, you posted this on your social media. Good morning, bookers and lookers. 5 out of 8 days tour. This shit isn't for the weak, but I must say the experience has been amazing from Sunday. Catching rain, the tsunamis, the storm, wildfires burning up in the sun, and my stator of going out of voltage, battery going out on the bike, towed to Harley. I tell you, listen, I wouldn't change it for the world because the experience has been awesome.
Right.
You see what I'm saying, folks? This is why I ride right here. This couple right here, these two riders right here is why I ride, man. I love this. And you share this. I had to post this right here because this is true. And what were you experiencing when you posted this? Because when we post something, we have something in our mind that we want to share with others.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What were you thinking when you posted this?
So at that point, in the beginning of the ride, my emotions were all over the place. Again, I never had a breakdown before. Thankfully, you know, where I broke down at, It was right off the highway, but I was I was overwhelmed with the bike getting hot in traffic, passing through wildfires, which in Louisiana we don't have those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, Man, you could swear to God, it was a tsunami. The rainstorms, and just sharing that with uh motorcycle riders that travel from state to state. It wasn't posted to scare anybody, but just to let everybody know that, hey, anything can happen at any time of the year. There's no good or bad season. But all it is, like you say, it's you passing through.
Right.
Um we're gonna experience it. We're gonna be mad at first, but now, out the madness, we laugh and talk about it. I was mad, but I laugh and talk about how he drugged me and or tried to drag me. And I'm like, well, you can go,
DC,
shit.
DC, did you drag a DC?
Listen, I
Hey,
told him,
man.
I said he can go. I said I'm a queen. We ride our shit.
What?
He was like, "Well,
Ooh.
I know I could. I saw you. I said I didn't see y'all asses for
I got to, I
miles,
got,
but I was
I got,
coming."
I got to give you one for that one right there because you said it with your chest out. Oh man, I'm loving it. I'm loving this tonight, man. This is what it all. DC, I
Solo,
don't
you
know,
said it
man.
best, man. You said miles make memories, right?
That's
Miles make
right.
memories, man.
So
Miles
so that's
make
what it
memories.
is. Now I get up there and then look, my cruise set at 92, right?
93.
So
Oh, he got it maxed out.
I set my cruise at 92
but,
because that's the
but the
most it let
cruiser
me
only
do.
set at 93. It was only set at 93.
But I don't know. She got to ride 105 back there to catch up to keep up. So it's like as long as I can see her headlights, I
That's
know
all I'm
she all right.
saying.
She coming.
That's it. She's still
No,
upright. She
that's not
still got
right.
forward
She said
momentum.
no. She
She
said no. Hold
good.
on, Kayla.
She good.
She said no.
Listen, I pull up to him doing 110. I'm looking at that cruise set on 93. So I'm with my helmet, like, what the fuck? Like, and he's like, well, what the fuck? I'm like, turn that bitch down a notch. Let's like, we almost home. We don't need to be doing all this. And he's like, well, you just throwing your hands up. I can't hear what you're saying. You're in your helmet.
So you don't use intercom systems.
Oh hell no. No.
Well,
Why
we got
not?
some new helmets.
No.
No. We got some new helmets.
Nah.
So
What's the deal? What's the why don't y'all run intercom systems?
no, we do. We do. We got some new helmets. He bought some Shoei helmets, and I didn't have the little piece that needed to go into my helmet in
We
order to
we
connect it.
both have the Cardos, but she don't want. She got this old helmet that she in love with. She don't want to let go
Oh man,
to take
come
it out of there
on.
and put it in the shoe. But
Right.
even with those Cardos on the road, unless you need fuel or a bathroom, we don't need to talk. Put your
Don't
music
need to
on. Let's
talk.
go.
I don't know, man. Some couples they could just ride the whole entire time, just talking back and
Talking.
forth, holding conversation, the whole 9 yards, man.
Yeah.
To me, I don't want to hear nothing.
I gotta enjoy
Yeah,
the ride. I don't have
I
time
gotta
for that.
enjoy the ride,
I
man.
want to
If you
meditate.
need fuel
Yeah.
or you need a bathroom, that's all I need to know.
Yeah. And we doing it manual, man. If you need some gas, I need you to tap on your doggone tank, pull up, tap on the tank, and if you need something else, I need you to do like this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, look. I started cramping up. I'm like, man, listen, we gonna catch the next exit. I got on the throttle. I hopped off that bike. He's like, babe, what's wrong? I said, shit, my knee cramping up. Listen.
Hey,
So that
go
takes
ahead,
me
go
to
ahead,
my
go ahead.
next question. Did either one of y'all feel any pressure with the other? Like, I need to arise to the occasion because I know my mate wants to make it to 900 miles for the day. Or I know, like pressure when you stop at the bathroom, like, man, I might gotta use it, and then I know he want to gas and go. Or I know
Right,
he wanna
right.
gas and go. Like, how did y'all compromise with each other? Like, baby, we just how y'all do that?
Well, he know we've been riding together for so long, so he already know how I operate. When I pull up to the pump, I'm going straight to the bathroom. So you pump, and I'll go to the bathroom, and then I come back. Um, and I already know what to expect from him, and I already know how he ride. So it's nothing new. It aggravates the shit out me sometimes whenever he just feeling himself and he just need to exhale and just burn out and do like he 110. And I'm like, you know what? Shit. He gonna slow down as soon as he start feeling himself. He gonna slow down and he gonna catch his head. But we just enjoy the ride. We don't expect we don't have no expectations set for each other because we already know how each other ride.
If we pull up to the pump and I don't take my helmet off,
You never take it off.
it's gas and go.
Ah.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
she has to, if she gotta use it,
Hey, she just stepped out of the room, man. How do you do it, man? How do you do it?
man, we just do it, bro, and it works, man. We make it work.
That's
Because
what's up, man.
we both have the passion for it and we want to
Right,
do it. So
right,
we figure it out and we make it work.
right.
Yeah. So
I had Tonto and Fats on, man, for my first episode of Trip Talk, man. And they kind of laid it down how they do it, riding as a couple. He's in an MC, she's not, she's support to him. And and she's the calm head one with it. She's the calm about things. He's like 0 to 10 on a and she's like, okay, I got this, baby. I got this. Where's she at? Where's she at? I gotta ask that question. So just to catch you up, I had Tonto and Fats on my first episode of Trip Talk. Tonto is 0 to 100 like that. Fats and you would think Fats would be the one that goes 0 to 100, but they work it out together. And he knows when she sit there and said, "Baby," he de-escalates. He de-escalates. Were there any occasions where he went 0 to 100 and you had to come? Or Dee Cee, was there any time where she went 0 to 100 and you had to say, baby?
Nah, I mean it was push and pull. It was give and go. It was we just, like I said, it was never any situation where it went from 0 to 10, but it was some frustration that I had on my part. I know she was frustrated sometimes because
how do y'all deal with that? How do y'all deal with that? I mean,
like we just know each other, bro. So like she can't, when it gets dark, it's hard for her to see.
Okay.
So I know that we're gonna ride from 5:30 a.m. till about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I know at about 9:30 we need to be looking for a place to shut it down.
Not necessarily.
So I understand that. And so after her breakdown, she wanted to try to make up some miles. So she was like, look, well, we're gonna push it till about midnight.
Okay.
So I said, okay. But once we got on the road, when after 10 o'clock, I noticed her getting further and further behind, and I'm having to slow down to allow her to catch up. So I'm like, well, I know she don't like riding at night. I know she's pushing it for us to try to make up these miles, but I'm gonna shut it down to give her a chance to rest. You know what I mean?
50 miles was construction.
So we just make it work, bro. We just have to do it.
Not even 50. Every 25 miles was construction on the road.
Yes.
And you can't go fast with the construction. Him being that advanced rider, he likes shit like that. And I'm like, babe, like I get it, and I don't get it. Slow your ass down. Like, and Unc was like, well, we gotta eat. And I'm like, get your hotel. And he like, well,
so Unc wanted to eat.
Unc wanted to eat. Unc was like, Unc and Freeway was like, well, if we stop at 10 o'clock, they don't have any places at that time open, to midnight or 1, 2 o'clock, you know, and every place that hotel we pull up to on the days in riding, they close at 10 o'clock. And guess what? I'll
Right,
be our stop time, 10 o'clock.
right,
10 o'clock.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, right.
So
Right.
so on this trip right here, and I'm just pulling this map right now. Of course, we know with the eastern states being so close together, you can knock them out, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
But as
Right.
you start moving more westerly and things start opening up more, and gas stations become far and few, and you're dealing with the heat and you're dealing with the openness of the
Mhm.
ride. Did you kind of like relax a little bit more? Did you kind of like take in the scenery? I know y'all stopped by Dignity. I mean, was it a time to just check in and say, babe, this is a moment right here we're gonna capture forever, babe, this
Mhm.
is something that we're gonna talk about,
Mhm.
down the road.
Yeah, so I mean, we witnessed a lot of stuff on the road and the sights and stuff, and we talked about it and how beautiful the country is, and and
Mhm.
and man, some like a lot of those places that was we had never gone, and man, I was like, man, this is just the landscape and and all these beautiful sights that God has given us, man. We were just like just in awe of taking a lot of it in and experiencing a lot of the stuff that we've never gone through. Of course, rainstorms we've gone through, but having to go through
Wildfire.
wildfires.
Right.
Fires, yep.
Right.
We,
Yeah.
we got shut down coming out of Nevada into Idaho because of a wildfire on the side of the road, and I was like, man, I never experienced that before.
Dust
Mhm.
storm.
um the dust, and then
Yeah.
the mountains in Oregon, and we had coming out of Oregon into Washington, we had I had a close encounter with a big old deer in the middle of the day, that just jumped out in the road in front of me, and it was just stuff like that, man. It's just miles make memories, and
Miles make
we've
memories,
survived to
man.
talk about it.
So
That's
did,
Mhm.
it.
did this trip make you guys closer once you guys got back home and debriefed and everything? And did it just make you feel like you got closer during the trip?
I definitely think so.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think so because we did a lot. We laughed a lot. You know, I was damn near almost crying, but you know, that's experience that we live to tell.
Right.
We live to share with other fellow, other riders. And like I said, he asked if I'll do it again. I said, if you asking me right now, hell no. But I would do it again. I would do it again with more time. Like
Right.
next year we planning to finish. Do all 50. The 2 states we have left. So, but definitely experience it a little bit more deeper than just touching the sign. Actually going see the stuff that we had planned to see the times we were out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because you got to think about it, man. I say this all the time. South Dakota,
Hmm.
North Dakota, Wyoming,
Hmm.
Utah, all
Hmm.
of that right there. Man, I'm from the East Coast. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If it wasn't if it wasn't in geography class, if it was
Yeah.
if it wasn't on here's the globe and sit there, you know what I'm saying? Back then, man, we weren't thinking about that. But now that
Right. Right.
I'm on this motorcycle,
Right.
man, and that's what I tell people. You can get out and ride across the
That's
country
right.
and see just as much how beautiful America is if then you going overseas. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
This right here means so much to
Hmm.
me when I see these mountains, when I see these open prairies, and
Yeah.
all of this, even the badlands, all of that stuff.
Hmm.
Man, I'm like, wow, man. If only
Yeah.
people knew just how
Yeah.
beautiful this country is. A lot of this animosity, a lot of this separation, a lot of
Right.
other hateful stuff that we have going on. People's like, shit, man, we
Yeah.
got it good over here, but because
Yeah.
people don't know about
They
it,
don't know. They don't know.
they don't know,
It's
and
just
that's
to
why.
get out. It's
Mhm.
not necessarily, oh, we going here and we ain't seeing this. We are fortunate to ride our bikes, um, to different states. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people want to do it and they're scared. It's nothing to be scared about. Get out there and take it state by state. You have no time frame if you don't want to have one. And it's the experience, something that you're gonna enjoy, you're gonna share with your children, your grandchildren, and just enjoy the moment, mile by mile.
I
My
got a
bad.
question. Did y'all stay with people along the way, or did
No
y'all strictly stick at hotels, motel,
hotels.
together?
Yeah,
Hotel.
hotels. Hmm.
Have y'all? If now you're saying that you want to do it again, you want to go out
Hmm.
and ride the 50 now. Would you look into maybe doing bunker biker? That's another app out there where
Okay.
bikers bump. Have
Yeah.
you thought about staying in a hostel? Which is something where you just share a common area, or you have your own room. You get your own room, but you share a common area. It's less expensive. It's a lot of people that travel that come over from overseas, college students and all that may sit there and say, I want to go see the countryside, I want to go riding, but it's the money factor.
Hmm.
And then too, it's a lot, especially when you go to Alaska. Now I went to
Hmm.
Alaska and I stayed in my first hostel.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, being in the military, it don't bother me if
Right.
I'm sharing a common area, but it saved me so much money and
Right.
it made me feel so secure in some of these places where I'm like, no, no, but it saved me a lot of money.
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it's a lot of resources out there that we can look into, folks. And then I'm not going to sit there and say camping is for everybody, but I know
Right.
Boots and Jeans Camp. I think they may have a pull behind camper. There's another great podcast, not podcast, but a YouTube channel to go check out. Boots and Jean Riders.
Okay.
They go all across the country, back roads, major roads, interstates. They stay at different places. They find free campsites and stuff like that for you to save your money. And it's just everybody's preference. But to
Right.
me, it's not just camping; it's the experience that I get from it
Right.
that I enjoy with it.
Yeah, we open to we don't knock anything down. We we a couple that like to experience the road.
Right, right. Because I've been out in California, man, where I put my tent up beside a river, put my foot in, took me a bath in the river, running
Oh
water, man,
wow.
and just had a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I've camped in Oregon on the coast where the waves were crashing at night. The fog rolled in, the sun came up. Stuff like that that just really tied me into my ride and made me
Hmm.
experience a little bit
Right.
more than just getting on there and riding. But this has been awesome. And now, did y'all run any type of tracker system? Did you have? Of course, a lot of clubs run 360
Hmm.
to check on their riders, make sure everybody's safe.
Right.
Did y'all run like spot wall or anything like that, lay the track down of your route?
Other than road tripper, I did have glimpse. So I had my chapter of my club. I had them on glimpse, and then I had a group with Teflon and a few other guys that I was checking in with on glimpse. So they followed us on the whole ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I did as well. The nation have the whole nation is on 360, and I shared it with my chapter 360 as well. And then I also shared it outside with Queen Smoke and Special K. So everybody was watching us, making sure that we made it to our destination, made sure that we were safe. Smoke checked on me on a daily basis, like Knucklehead, my grandma worried about you. And so when we touched down in Chicago, everybody like took a breather and said, good job. So
Right.
So y'all had a big pit crew,
yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
yeah.
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 Nice.
And how was the pit crew with you? Sisters calling you, where you going, how you doing? Uh I mean, everybody pit crew operate different.
Right. Well, when I had the breakdown, you know, the first thing, typical gas stop is like 10, 15 minutes. So when I was there for a long period of time, they're like the phone ringing. Knucklehead, what's wrong? I see you still X, Y, and Z. You haven't moved yet. Yeah, I'm fucking paddling my bike trying to get it out of traffic. You know, shoot. I got bitches behind me blowing, and I got my hazardous lights on. I'm like, I can't move. So yeah, they were consistent, making sure, because I was the only female on the road, but um not realizing that I was riding with my husband, but they just wanted to make sure that I was good.
Okay, good deal, good deal. Now, have y'all ridden the I-10 to the end experience with Big Sarge, Iron Elite?
Yes, I
I-10 to the
did.
end?
She
You
has.
have ran it?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Big Sarge, thank you for joining us tonight, man. Shout out to Big Sarge with the
What's up,
I-10
Sarge?
to the end experience, Iron Elite, man. Definitely. I tell anybody, man, if you want to get out there and get it in and break yourself in and get ready to do these 48 states, the I-10 to the end is definitely what you need to look into doing.
Absolutely. I-10 to the end is again, that's another thing that's not for everybody,
Nope.
because me being from Louisiana and going like I went to
She got to go all the way
Florida,
east.
and then I'm passing up my house. I'm like, damn, hey home.
Yeah. Yep.
But Sarge, he stayed focused. He stayed with us. He kept us motivated, and he was there from the time we met till we got back to our front door. So I appreciate it, Sarge.
Yep. Hey,
Yes,
I was so
indeed.
excited to I was out there by myself doing that I-10, and I had never met him before, and I just kept saying, man, when I make it to Jacksonville, I'm supposed to see him. I can't wait to see him.
Listen, and listen, he posted up, him and his wife, baby. Listen, they waiting for you and they rooting you on, and she's like,
Yeah, man.
man, listen, we
Yep.
gonna be with y'all.
Yep.
Yep.
I
That's dope stuff right
good
there.
good deal. I know we touched on it before, but what unforeseen obstacles did you encounter during this during your inaugural leg of the ride? And that was the key experience. That was the key experience. So folks, that first leg out, that's when they experience the key experience of not having it, the pin, the toe, to all of that. And
So
it happened.
we had 3 episodes between the 2 runs. So the
Whoa.
first run was her key.
Uh-huh.
The second run was the stator and the voltage regulator.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then when we came out of Washington, we crossed Idaho into Montana. And Solo, Montana is a hell of a run. That's
Yes,
700
it
something
is.
miles across that sucker.
Yes, it is,
So
man.
my shifter broke in Montana, and it wasn't the shift shaft because I had one of those to change out.
Mm-hmm.
It was the actual shift rod that hooks up the actual piece that hooks up to the shifter rod that stripped out. So I had to hand shift my bike from Montana to Chicago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, man,
Wow.
mine just broke the other day on my '09 when I was out riding. I rode another 64 miles without even shifting out of sixth gear. And listen, when I finally stopped, I took out my duct tape, man, and I just went to duct taping. And I go downstairs right now. It still got duct tape on because I'm still waiting for the new shift rod to come in, man.
Yeah.
You always have to be a MacGyver with it. You have to be a MacGyver when you out there riding. But we had no tire issues. We have no tire plug issues. We just had that one regulator rectifier go out. No light issues or anything. And now, did y'all do any auxiliary lights? Because I know you had Knucklehead, you don't really ride at night for visibility reasons. Bell was like, Denali lights. He always pushing Denali lights. So if anybody looking from Denali, you need to give Dale endorsement. Did y'all do any auxiliary lights to kind of help y'all out?
She not auxiliary light. She has an upgraded headlight on her 20 Road Glide, and then I didn't. I have my 24 Road Glide. I have that stock headlight, and it was plenty enough.
Okay. Okay. Good deal.
So
Good
y'all
deal.
had planned, but y'all had planned for the breakdowns. Y'all had extra money for the. Did y'all plan for the extra breakdowns with your finances?
Yeah, absolutely. We always keep a credit card on hand just
Always.
in case, always, because you just never know, and he was like, babe, um you got it. I was like, shit, yeah, we got it. Go ahead and just swipe that. We're gonna pay it all
Man,
0%.
man,
Right.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, that's what's up. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
It's the
just
planning
got
for me.
it's the planning. That's right.
Yeah.
Proper planning prevents piss
Proper
poor
planning.
performance. Prevents
Yeah.
piss poor performance on everybody. Military talk me
Mhm.
down. But
Yeah.
listen, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. But did y'all now was this a IBA ride? It was just for y'all.
It was just for us.
Everybody was checking off all of the states and everything like that. What was the celebration like once you finished that last state?
Shit, listen. Once we got in Chicago, man, listen. Once we got in Chicago, it took us through through the neighborhood, because of the traffic, and we still caught traffic, but we were so tired and so outdone because we thought that it was like 4,700 miles, but actually it was right at 5,000 miles, because I'm like, 4,700 miles, shit, we right there. But it
Right.
was actually 5,000 miles from, we wasn't even in Iowa just yet. So shit, we went to take a shower. We grab a cigar. We had a drink, and that was it. We didn't even party that night. We were so pooped, but we made up for it the Saturday.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Do, do
Now
y'all
my
plan on?
club, next level, they have accolades for the 24, the 48, the 50. So I was able to obtain, the accolades through my club,
Mhm.
and they celebrated me, with the 24 and the 48.
Man, I love that. I love that when the
Woo, woo,
organization.
woo,
Matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna give y'all one for that right there, man.
woo.
Because I tell everybody, there you
We ain't hear it. We ain't hear it.
I tell everybody. I tell you can. I tell I tell everybody, your organization that you ride for, when they highlight you, when they commend you for,
That's right.
and the thing is, you're carrying the brand. If
That's
you
Mhm.
got
correct.
that vest on your back, you're carrying the brand. You should be rewarded. You should be highlighted and respected for carrying the brand. So other people sit there and say, because you think about it, truck drivers ride motorcycle as well.
That's
Your
right.
club brothers are truck drivers. They see you on the West Coast, like, damn, that's one of my club brother right there.
That's
That make
right.
them feel good about the organization. Or other clubs see you riding by, say, yeah, we kick it with them, we cool with them, and
Mhm.
it just lets everybody know. So when I was riding, I had that brand on my back in the middle of nowhere. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Mhm.
Even when the weather was bad, the heat was cold, everything, I felt good because I was carrying the brand on my
That's
back.
right.
So when
Mhm.
they highlight you too for doing what you're doing, I commend that organization. That's a good organization to be a part of.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna leave it on that right there, and I
Do
stand
you
by that.
do you all plan on doing another challenge together? Do you want to do the 48? Do you want to do
They
the
going
four
back out.
corners
They're gonna do the
together?
50. They doing the
So
50, man.
yeah, we plan. I am actually looking at so next year, for God say the same, for next level Chicago's event, we're gonna go to Alaska. But before that, I'm planning to go to Hawaii. So
Nice,
I'm
Okay.
looking into that. Hmm.
nice,
Right,
nice, nice,
right.
nice.
Okay. Well, listen, I have thoroughly enjoyed having y'all on tonight,
Thank y'all for having us.
sharing
We
your
appreciate
experience,
y'all.
journeys, and doing the 48 state ride successfully, safe, no major incident happened, and still being together
Yes.
and
Yep.
still being in love. In love. I'm telling you, man, long distance
Hey,
riding was
hey, they could have went out as a couple and came back
Yeah,
separately.
listen. And we tell that story every trip, man. Look, he about to get his divorce papers. Shit, I ain't playing with him. Shoot.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, look, I'm gonna go around the horn right quick. Is there anything y'all want to share with the audience tonight on this ride? Encourage them to do so. Prepare this way. Look out for this. Hiccups, headaches, anything that you want to share, by all means.
Hey, if it's on your mind to do it, put it in your heart to do it, prepare for it, and just do it. Because I promise you won't be disappointed.
Okay. Okay.
For me, you only live once. So enjoy your ride, mile by mile. Get out there. You can't argue with your helmet on. And it's just the experience. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared about. Make sure your finances in order. Make sure your body right. Your bike is right. Make sure you have some type of towing on your insurance. Make sure that you have medical insurance for the what ifs, and just enjoy it, man. That's what it is, mile by mile.
Mile by mile. That's what's
Hmm.
up, man. That's what's up. Doc, you got anything for our special guest tonight?
No, man, I just appreciate. I big up. I'm honored to talk to y'all tonight and pick y'all brain a little bit. As an independent writer, I'm just out here, just trying to soak up all of the knowledge that I can, and
Yeah.
meet and greet along the roads. And I respect y'all, and I respect your organizations. I respect y'all individually, and I respect y'all for being able to have the maturity to control your emotions enough to make it work.
Hmm.
Because, like I said, I'm still a work in progress.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna give y'all an open invite whenever y'all come to Louisiana, Lafayette. Look us up. Chop like to cook. So those next level boys, they are beasts with that pot. So we got
Nice,
y'all wide open.
nice,
Ooh-wee.
nice.
That's what I'm talking
I'm gonna take you up on that for sure.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, you two. Y'all have a great night. And
Yes,
I truly
sir.
Y'all do
enjoy
the
it.
same.
Y'all be safe.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Thank
Thank you.
y'all.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for having us.
indeed.
So,
Indeed.
All right.
Oh, man. Doc.
hey,
Doc,
another good one.
man.
Another good one.
Another
Another
good
trip
one,
talk.
Doc. Another good trip talk, Doc, man. Hey, you brought the smoke tonight, man. To you, Doc. This is to you, Doc, man. I got to give this to you, Doc, because let me hear it one time, because you're wet in the
Because
what?
I was in the building tonight. I was asking all of the questions that need to be. I be really wanting to know, like, for real, like,
But
y'all.
that's good. That's good. And
Cause are y'all still doing it? Y'all still doing it doing when you out there on
I'm trying to
the
tell you,
road,
man, hotel room be tempting, but boy, that seat be wearing you out though, boy. You be
Hey,
like,
cause
shit, let me take this shower.
I'm telling you right now, if we get into it and you upset me before we get to the next gas stop, I'm already planning to have my own room at the. I'm gonna get my own room at the next hotel. I don't, you know what I'm talking about. So to see these couples that's like, no, we still together. Like, what? Teach me something.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Doc. So listen, folks, we are getting ready for our next episode of Riding with Queso, the podcast show. Doc is going to be putting this show together, so this is going to be her premiere show, and she's getting herself lined up to be filling in for me. So
You didn't even tell
yeah.
me that. See, you be throwing stuff in there, K Solo, bro.
I gotta get you right, man. I gotta get you right, Doc. I gotta get you right, man.
I appreciate it though. I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna get out here and talk some good news you can use.
News you can use. Hey, folks, man, this is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about. Thank everybody for joining us tonight. Once again, I want to highlight some of our major supporters tonight. Tina Lightfoot is one of our major supporters. David Bell is one of our major supporters. We want to thank them for helping us keep the podcast going. If you would like to become a donor, if you would like to support the podcast, by all means, you can hit us up on PayPal. You can hit us up on Cash App. We greatly appreciate it to get better equipment, to make it a stronger broadcast. All donations go back into the podcast. Remember, we still have merchandise. We still got shirts. We still got hoodies. We're getting ready to get ready for the winter time. So if you want a hoodie, just hit me up on the inbox. We can go and get your order placed and help represent and support the channel. You just don't know what it means to see the logo out there, to see the brand out there. Um, you know, that's what it's all about. But we are getting ready for the Reef and K Solo official ride to eat. 2 through 4 October. Host Hotel will be home to suite at 810 Building Drive, Conway, Arkansas. If you're looking for more information, we have a group page. We have a group page up there. Hey, thank you, Sarge. I greatly appreciate it, Sarge, man. This is what it's all about right here, folks. Even $1.99 goes a long way when you're talking about putting together a good show. If you enjoy the you know what I'm saying? Even if you just say, you know what, I like your graphics, man. I like the way you flow with it. I like the guests that you bring on and what they're talking about. I greatly appreciate it, man. I greatly appreciate that. But we are getting ready for the Reef and K Solo official ride to eat. This is going to be our 11th year, but our 10th year of doing it. Because, you know, we had to skip COVID, but this is going to be our 10th year of doing this ride to eat. And our RTE family is large. It is large, folks. It is large. It is large, and it's growing. It's a family reunion. Doc, it's a family reunion, man. Yep. Wouldn't you agree, Doc?
I would definitely agree. I heard about it. You know what I mean? I haven't been. I'm coming this year, but every year I've been saying it's something that has came up, whether it be personal or whether it been business or whether it been, work, and I couldn't make it. But I kept saying, like, it was at one point I said, "What is RTE? And who is this Solo and this Reef guy?" You know what I mean? And then I start hearing people, man, this is it's like a family reunion. It's where people get across the nation. We come together, it ain't like big rad like that. You know what I mean? But we come together, we eat and we socialize. And I said, oh, I got to get in on that. So I'm definitely coming.
Oh, man, we're going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas, folks. We're going to be breaking bread. We do a historic ride on that Friday. So if you get there that Thursday, we normally kick off about 10 a.m. on that Friday. We'll go to a historic location in the city that we're visiting. We'll spend a little money in the community. Then we come back to the host hotel, meet and greet everybody coming in, handshake, hug, photos, stickers being passed around. And look, bring stickers, man. I don't care if you don't have a sticker. You better order you a sticker before you get down there, because bring your sticker down there, man, because we be exchanging stickers down there. Stick them if you got them. Take plenty of pictures. All you social media influencers, come down, get some footage. It's good content. Get you plenty of interviews. I know I got LTB down there doing interviews. Come on down, man. It's a great place to meet some of your social media friends and long distance riders. We're going to have Mark from the SMA. We're going to have Mike Debon from the IBA. We'll probably have somebody from the AZ Rat Pack down there, and the Hoka Hey community we're going to be representing. So, folks, if you're looking for information on rides, challenge rides, rally rides, long distance rides, trip planning, bike setups, all of that, this is the event that you want to be at. If you want to ask questions, I'm telling you, people are going to sit there and share. If you ask them on the spot, they're going to share it with you, because that's what it's all about, man. They want to help you be a better long distance rider. They want you to go out and do these rides and experience what they experience and share that joy, man. So make sure you're there 2 through 4 October. We're going to be in Conway, but we're going to be breaking bread in Little Rock, Arkansas. So listen, Doc.
Hey, I was in the building. I was in the building tonight.
You was in the building. You was totally in the building tonight, Doc.
I hit some of them deep in the gut questions.
You did, and I loved it. I loved every bit of it, Doc. Hey, who you got? What do you got lined up for next week, Doc?
Oh, next week, man. I got, like I said, I got Doc J coming in.
Okay.
Doc J is down in Phoenix, Arizona. She's getting ready to do her first Four Corners tour. We're gonna do it together. We both got our doctor degree, so we calling it the Doctor's Tour Journey Trip. And then I got Diane out. She is the owner and the founder of the Four Corners out in Madawaska, Maine. And so I asked her to come on and share us a little bit about that, what to expect if you if you end up getting up there in a time of day where you can meet and greet, you know, and get in there and take some pictures with her and her husband. And then I got my Four Corners tour, just questions being asked. I got a special guest coming in, you know. Tuesday gonna be different. You got me putting on the spot and doing my own thing, and so I hope I keep your ratings up, you know.
Of course
But we
you will,
basically,
Doc.
yeah, but we just gonna be talking about the new journey. Me being out there for the first time and going out there for the second time, and Doc J going out there for the first time. And then I just wanted to throw in some people that once I was out there this last year, who I met and how they can tell us some answers and questions, you know, about what to expect. And you know, just it's just again, each one teach one. So next Tuesday is
Right.
going to be each one teach us about the Four Corners U.S. tour.
Good deal, man. Good deal. And folks, before we get off this horn, man, I just want everybody to keep my guy Joe Fan in your prayers. Joe is out there right now doing his 48 state run. I've been doing random posts with him as he's been meeting people across the country. He met a gentleman from Philly that his, you know, that gave him an inspiration, said, man, you're going to enjoy what you're about to see. And that's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. When you've been out there and you see what's going on and you see people riding, man, that's where I'm at now. I want to highlight that unsung rider out there. I want to highlight you. If you want to come on the show, man, by all means, come on the show, man. We greatly appreciate it. Oh my God. Thank you, Tina Lightfoot, man. Like I say, man, Tina, hey man, Tina, I got to get Tina. We got to get Tina on. That's just all it is to it. Cause she, hey man, people can sit there and say whatever they want to say about any of us, but she backs it up.
I'm telling you,
A lot of people.
You got a full next year, 2 years to go to highlight all of the special people that we got out here in this motorcycle community. And what I was gonna say was, is Danny Fox. I got Danny and his wife Barbara. They might be special guests popping in on us Tuesday, so I can ask and Doc J can ask some questions because she hasn't been out here. But I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, with Lightfoot and all the other people that support you, Solo, K Solo. I love what you're doing, and keep doing it, man, and letting me be in the building.
You're gonna stay in the building. All right, my sister, you take care. Have a good night. I look forward to your episode Tuesday.
Remember, good night, everybody. Good night.
Remember, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific on that West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
All right, my sister, you take care.
Good night.
All right. Oh, man. Thank you, folks, for joining us tonight. We had an awesome episode. And I can't thank everybody enough for coming on, for commenting, either on Facebook. And I know, like I said, we're transitioning from Facebook, but, you know, we're going to gradually just wean everybody over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube, man. Come on over there. It's not bad. We're going to get Doc a YouTube channel up and running because she has a lot going on in her community with her nonprofit organization. There's a lot of good podcasts out there where you got Big Sarge. He's got his podcast running, Iron Elite podcast with Big Sarge, man, with that I-10 to the end, Iron Elite. You got Retro out there with the Retro Philosophy. You got some good content creators like GQ out there, man. You got LT out there putting it in. You got FHO, man. Man, he's killing DT Nephew. DT Nephew should have never put that one out there. But without a doubt, man, I think he's been a good one. Big Dave, my brother. Hey, man, we love you, bro. We love you. Yes, we do, man. We do. But listen, folks, I got to get out of here. I've enjoyed you tonight. Thank you for coming on. I greatly appreciate you. And always remember, aspire to inspire. And if you do that, you'll definitely be legendary. Y'all have a good night.